What is up, everybody? Brett here, back with my YouTube channel, Goodtalk Gaming, playing some more Battle Brothers and the Warriors of the North DLC, and I've got something special for y'all today. This has never happened in all of my playthroughs. We've managed to, I think this is all 4 groups, so I kind of played with it for a second to try and get them, corralled and bring them into one spot. This is 4 groups, a plethora of brigand thugs, a few poachers, a plethora of marksmen, that's pretty scary, a plethora of brigand raiders, and 1 leader. Ugh. So one of the groups is like 20, then 15, 13, then like another 15 or so. This might be the biggest battle I've ever engaged in. I don't know if our brothers are ready for this. This is going to be a slog. But we have a few things working in our favor. First thing, we're fighting in the swamp. That's huge. Second thing is that we have bow masteries and we're fighting in the swamp. And it's not nighttime yet. I think it's still dusk. Are we ready? I don't know. If we can find some high ground in this fight, we need to take it. I'm hyped, guys. Let's do it. So there's 3 different banners. I think there's 4 different groups. There are 2 of them that are using this kind of like severed horse head banner. I think I got all 4 of them. Let's see what the numbers are looking like once we hop in here. 62 enemies. Alright, he hit us in the head. That's actually good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Because it's not hitting our bone plating. Biggest threat on this entire map is going to be the plethora of marksmen. Any chance we get to focus down someone with a crossbow, they gotta go. This guy here is in the swamp. We want to make sure that we're standing on solid ground and that our enemies are standing on swamp water. And we can do that pretty easily here. If we take this position here, maybe we can move up a little bit. It's gonna be tight. It's awkward also because the first turn here, I don't really want. Man, it's only a 56 versus I could get this guy for a 68. I don't really want to move on this turn. I want to maximize the number of shots that I'm able to take. And if we can start getting kills, we can start routing them. Okay, 1 kill. The more ranged components we can neutralize before the battle actually starts, the better off we'll be. And we're going to look to kind of cordon off this area here as if it's high ground. Come on, let's get that kill. Damn. Not getting any berserk resets here. Only taking out 1 slinger in the opening turn is a bit weaker than I was hoping for. And they're going to be exhausted by the time they get to us from walking through all this swamp. And then these other guys here that are trying to get funneled through, they're going to walk right into some throwing axes from Skibo and the big cleaver from Isaac. So the reason we're not shooting at these gentlemen here is because we're going to save them for the short-ranged throws that we have. I would like to go for this guy. Man, I was hoping we either got lucky and kill him. That would have been fine. Let's just sit back. It's very tempting to move forward. I think the only way we even have a chance to lose this is by not protecting our back line well enough. Just get some of these kills and get some of these resets. That'll work. Start striking fear into their hearts. And then when the time comes, we'll push them off this ground. As long as we ourselves are not standing in swamp. Step there. Yes, just making sure nobody's in swamp water. It's going to be a little tricky sometimes. It's hard to always realize. Just check our status. We should be on completely solid ground now. Get in turn. In turn. So we've killed 3, I think. 3 or 4? It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think only 3 right now. But as you can see, they also have us wrapped up top. But it's going to take them forever to cross this area. This huge swampy area. The game did us a solid by giving us this plot of land here. And making them come to us. Alright, let's do it. Perfect. On the shield. Yeah, whatever. Shoot at Sir Lancel. Super heavily armored. I may want to step him closer to here. Same thing with Svarog. Move them all a little bit closer. Force their range that one extra tile closer to our range, so that we can take advantage. I don't think we can see the leader at all yet. Yeah, step in. The sooner they step in with some of these weak dudes, the better for us. If we can kind of like get a kill, rest for a turn, get a kill, rest for a turn, it's going to really favor us. It's once we start getting overwhelmed that our brothers start getting surrounded. A lot of our frontliners, though, have underdog, so their numbers really won't count for much, except for purely how much damage they can do. Sick fight. Man, I'm not seeing any great range targets. 75%. It might be worth 60%. Yeah, we'll go for the easy thug kills, because as you see here, it really wrecks their morale whenever we nail them. And I don't want to really let any of them retreat if I can help it. What do we got on this guy? 46. See if we can get lucky. No, but I mean, I'll take that. We grazed his eye socket. That's got to have something to do. Let's go for the decapitate, and we nail it. That's got to have something to do with his ability to hit us from range. We'll pass here. I think we'll bring Sir Lancel here. Try and get that kill. Oh, come on. There we go. And we have to also expect that some of the dudes that are routing now will be coming back. We need to expect rallies. Spear wall. Step down here. What can we go for? A 41 versus a 28. We'll go for it. Nothing wasted but ammunition. Put a huge shot up there. About to say, go for him. If we miss, fine. We'll probably just hit this thug. Do huge damage. We still have an attack left on Isaac as well. There's going to be a lot of dead bandits by the end of this. And I still don't think we have vision on the leader. I imagine he's probably up here. Spear wall doing a little bit of work for us, keeping him in the muddy pits. Let's go for that decapitate, and we nail it. Sending more shockwaves of fear. Let's go for that. Oh my gosh, check that out. What a kill. I would rather kill them than have them run off the battlefield. That is for sure. I don't want that to happen. But if they temporarily rout and come back, that's fine. Jesus. And another decapitate. Okay. We are really striking fear into them with all of these decapitations. We're exposing Leisure Side a little bit. If our armor starts to go on Svarog, we can just kind of sit and use Indomitable every turn, and that'll protect our life total a little bit. Okay, there's a War Brand. It's a pretty dangerous weapon. But this type of battle just goes to show how far we outclass things like thugs and even raiders now. Just need to consistently land our shots. Man, they all want to run. They don't want any part of this. There we go. I know a leader when I see one. And he's already wavering. The Bull of Reitberg. He's got a great axe. He's got a great helmet too. I think that's a 250. Kettle top, I think it's called. And his armor's not bad either. Try and get some resets here for the easy kills. We could have used our Falcon to get a full scope of the battlefield. Damn. Okay. Let's go for that split. We'll hit both of these. Call that good. We could step up here, and I think I will. We're still on the high ground. We're still keeping them from running. Try and get that kill. Perfect. Jesus, they just won't stand and fight us. It's crazy. I thought for sure they would last a little bit longer than this. Yeah, we hit him. No problem. Time to get out the Goblin Sword. Now he wants to run as well. Let's go for the decapitation. And we nail it. So here I'm going to step up, try and give us some more coverage with our kite shields. Some of them are rallying. $49. Man, the swamp is so perfect for us. Like I said, by the time they reach us, they're already fatigued. Oh man, made it out. They have to use their entire action just to close the distance, and then we get first swings. They can't even like retreat correctly because they're stuck in the swamp. I honestly almost feel bad for them. They like can't even retreat. Alright, down goes another one. Would like to prioritize anyone with a pole arm or a very powerful weapon. And I would love to get another great axe. Just to, even if it's just to sell, they're super expensive. I mean, we're talking at least like 400 maybe crowns to sell one of those. Oh, a throwing spear. It's pretty dangerous. And Battleforge just keeping us safe up here on Svarog. Slang's just zooming by. This could be a good battle for these stats. For those of you who want to look at the stats, feel free. They got some pretty low rolls they have to hit. Ugh, that hit us. See if we can line up a nice split here. Alright, that went to our bone plating. Come on, let's get the kill. Perfect. And that's going to send another shockwave through their leadership. I don't mind hitting that guy. We softened him up for the split that's about to happen. And I'm not going in the murky water. Perfect. And we are out of ammo. Switch it up. This is really the perfect fight. We're like in one battle we're going to load up our inventory to sell. Damn. Are any of these guys injured? Not yet. What are our chances looking like? 74 and 80? Let's go for the 80. Can we make it? We can. Now we're in on this dude. Close that out. Is it solid ground? No, it's murky water. Oh, we don't have enough fatigue. That's okay. Can we get this kill? No, what a whiff. Come on, leisure side. Get it together, man. Alright, our backline is now completely exposed. to ranged fire. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the butt. This turn we kind of prioritized... Ooh, our shield is messed up. That's not good. We prioritized taking out their two-handers. Yeah, it looks like our shield is split. I think that was a throwing weapon that hit us. And it was nice to get rid of a lot of those, but we weren't able to get as many as perhaps I would have liked. So one of them got caught trying to run and got smashed, down to 44. Yeah, Svarog's really taking the brunt of the damage. No point in doing anything here. What kind of fatigue are we looking like? Yeah, we're pretty boned on fatigue. Pretty perfect person. We want him to shoot at Fritz. I don't think he's taken a single shot yet. Yeah, perfect health, perfect armor. It's really just Svarog. The lower his armor gets, the worse his battle forged is. And his HP, still sitting at 92 HP though. And his helmet's in pretty good shape. Man, if we could get this split though. We'll pass. We'll see who comes to step up to Jotnar. 85, that's probably good enough. A bit of a whiff there. Would have been nice to hit him before his turn. Come on, I was about to say, no bleed. Alright, what are our targets? We can just shoot into the crowd. Reload. Is there anything down here? Trying to get lucky and hit this crossbowman. Not cooperating. Perfect. And now we should be able to take this dude out with Fritz. What can we do? That was a good shot. Perfect. But we are super duper tired. And we're just trying to break as many of them as we can. Wow. Nice. That's going to help Svarog to survive up there because now, you know, some of those guys with, like this one with the pike here that was hitting him, the dude standing right next to him that was hitting him, they're not going to be able to swing at him, basically. And then the other ones that were in decent resolve, they're now breaking. So their odds of hitting us go down significantly. And they really don't want to step in here. Hoping to get a few more kills while they retreat. Nice. We dodged the big heavy mace hits. Alright. Attack on leisure side. He doesn't have bone plating. Starting to get a little worried about Svarog. Perfect. that works. I'm a little less worried now. I'll take that. And I really want to get some kills, that way we can get some good resets. I mean, I'll take that. It's one less guy standing on top of Svarog. But something I'm noticing here is that the leader wants to run now. And that means I'm not going to get a chance to kill him if I'm not careful. Man, that murky water, I do not want to get in there. I guess it doesn't really matter as long as I'm only engaging people that are already fleeing. I was about to say, let's get that kill. Come on. Land that big hit. Breaking this guy would have made me feel a lot better about Svarog's position. Damn, if we had hit that, we might have gotten the kill. Good job, and we are now confident again. 35. And they are rallying. Okay. Svarog is getting close to that point where he needs to be tucked back into here. And if no one steps up on him this turn, it should be pretty easy to do. Because now we've got this guy on us, and he could end up doing a round swing that would be pretty devastating. He would kill his own guys, almost certainly. Is there a tree right here? No. Could probably just step up. I would love to have Skibo join that fight up here. Yeah, we're super... Oh, no. Well, we're locked down now. And that was a pretty heavy hit. Being in the swamp water does not affect the archers. So they're at full efficiency, they just can't move, really. Ugh. Did he apply overwhelm to us? He did. Well. Is there anyone we can hit? Go for the kills and then maybe get some sort of mass routing. See, he's already breaking again. Yeah, get wrecked. Killing Frenzy's procced. That's plus 25% damage. Hate being in the swamp, but there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, we've got that beautiful... What's it called? The exquisite pole blade. I'd love to start using that. We are exhausted. Let's come in here and back our guys up. The real fight is up here. Because this fight is about to be over. Is he damaged at all? Not really. Damn. Perfect. Breaking him. He's the most dangerous thing on the battlefield. And now I think we just use Skibo to kill these two. And then maybe next turn we can bring Isaac as far up as possible in another decapitation. They've seen so many men lose their heads in this battle, they're not even phased anymore. It's really quite sad. And we chose him because of that war brand. If he stepped forward here and managed to land a shot on Svarog with that war brand, that could potentially be devastating. Ow. Okay. Might be time to move Leisure Side back as well. Good free hits. Whew. I was actually afraid he was shooting Leisure Side there. I'm just over here doing lots of heavy breathing. Can't move. Step here. It puts us at least behind someone else. Yeah, one thing we weren't able to do very well this battle was to target their ranged, and that's just because the sheer density of the amount of bodies they had made sure that they always had a bit of cover. I was expecting that to hit. I thought there was no way I was going to get lucky. Adrenaline, nice move. Okay, what do we have? Perfect. Step up. Let's get that kill, that nice easy kill. And we are so fatigued we can't do anything else. Ow. 33 HP is not good. Nice. And that's going to set almost everyone to routing. Anyone with a ranged capability is now pretty much routing. Land a big hit there. Now let's move back and see if we can't put a shield in front of Leisure Side. Let's go for the decapitation. Didn't land it. What do I have? Maybe this kill? No, not quite. Almost, though. Nine lives, finally. Okay. And the helmet seems to still be in good shape. You know what? I'm going to step in here. It puts me in the murky ground, but they don't really have a zone of control just because they... 65, 65. Go for the 70. Just because they're all routing. So I don't really have to worry about that. I just want to make sure I can get some of these kills so they don't just keep returning. See, like that. That should have probably been a kill by all accounts. This guy for sure. Man, they're just escaping left and right. He is definitely going to die. Down to 24. How many did we start against? Was it 63 or 65? Whew. I don't know how many of them have actually ran and made it off the battlefield. I feel like not many. It takes a long time to run off a swamp battlefield. They're still fighting on this front. Step up behind two shields. Oh god, come on Svarog. Be the hero we need. This guy's like, yeah, I'll come back. That would be a wrong move, sir. We can go for some aim shots. 90% shots feel pretty good. But sadly, we know that that's not going to kill. That was great. Two more bite the dust. Down to 22. Let's go for that kill and we nail it. You can hear the gurgling noises as they die in the swamp. Perfect. And there goes almost like a full rout. The bleed is going to kill him, but we want to make sure we get the experience, so we're going to do it. We can step up here. I guess that's as far as we can step. Just looking to see if there's any maybe like incidental kills we can get. And it doesn't seem to be that way. Landing there would have been great because it would have cleared us to get more kills. We could have stepped in deeper here. And I think maybe no. Looks like they're still moving forward, some of them. I was seeing him recover and then stepping back in. But it looks like I'm kind of trying to be on the lookout for when even the ones that still have the stomach to fight start to run. So like him, he still wants to fight, so he's still stepping forward. But there are definitely times in these battles where they'll run even though their morale is good enough to fight. So that's what I'm keeping an eye out for. Because in that moment, you know, there's no point. We're not going to be able to chase anyone through the swamp. Yeah. And we can say we're going to run them down just because we have a few more easy kills. I hope we don't regret it. Because they're still going to get some shots off on us first. But the game gave us an out. There's only a few of them left now. Good hit. Are any of these guys injured? I'll take that. Let's get this kill. Boom. We're out of ammo. 16 left. Make that 15. Get out of that murky swamp water. Man. We have enough to swing, but not enough to get the kill. Can we step forward one and still shoot? We can. 55, 60. Nope. Step in. Probably can kill him on the retreat. We'll try and meet this guy with the skirmishes axe. Nice. He's got a cut artery. Maybe we can snipe him. We're just kind of honestly getting a little greedy at this point. But what a fun fight. Definitely made use of terrain. And our pretty serious advantage with our archers. Let's go for that 74 aim shot. And we nail it. I'll take that. Can we hit anything? Dang. Not yet. Some of our brothers are so healthy. Get that hit. He may bleed out, and that's fine. Man, I hope we... Do we have any... No, we don't have Muldoon and Quick Hands in the party right now, because those guys with veteran training active, this would be a ton of experience. So that's 2 shots we missed on him. That would have killed him. And I would have been quite happy with that. He's got some decent gear we'd love to pick up. And yeah, that guy tried to run. That's another arming sword for our collection. More marksmen, eh? I'm trying to bring my marksmen up. Closer to theirs. Yeah, we've got to get Svarog out of here. No shot. Can we step up one more? Not quite. I mean, that's cool and everything. But the real danger is definitely in the archers. And we are completely out here. Yeah. This is going to turn into quite the slog if they don't run with their ranged units. Step back as far as we can. Give them worse and worse shots. Step in front here with Wonton. Give them a shield. We'll reload, but ideally we probably need to move Leisure Side back as well. And hopefully we can catch some of them this turn. Oh, there's still a guy down there? That's incredible. Yeah, I'm just realizing now how long this could end up taking on the retreat. And he's sitting behind a tree. We'll just be here when he pops out. See if we can cross the pond. Nope. Any shots at all? He's hurt. Go for the decapitation, and we nail it. 11 left. Step one further away. Whew. I don't think it'll give us a second prompt to let them run. I'm just hoping that they're able to get off the battlefield quickly. Guys, feel free to fast forward at this point, because I feel like this is going to take a hot minute. Yeah, some of them are managing to make it off the battlefield. And that looks like that's going to be it. Let's use our eagle here and see what's up. Whew. So yeah, I think if we just sit here, we're fine. Let's end the round. Yeah, we emptied almost every quiver. And they're going to spend the remainder of their turns running away. And we're going to let them. So from 63, 65, something like that, down to 9. What a fight. And we used Svarog as a bit of a linchpin in that northern position. And he did great. But that's cutting it pretty close. We would have definitely preferred for there to have been a more equal spread of damage. But unfortunately, the way the game works, whenever there's that many enemies, they tend to go from the top and then to the right. So they kind of do like a bit of a wraparound. So him being in that, top right corner, essentially, that top, that point where the entire battlefield he's exposed to, especially the ranged components, that made him pretty vulnerable. But I'm happy to see he did very well. And if we'd have kept a bit of a tighter formation, we probably could have rotated him out at some point. Yeah, there's only one guy left. So once he manages to make it off the battlefield, this is over. We could be mean and just start tossing out dogs. But let's not do that. I might have done that, honestly, if I had thought about it sooner. But there we go. Epic battle. 700. Look at the experience on some of these dudes. Isaac got a lot of kills. 836 on Kata. Sick. And what kind of loot did we get? Jesus. The Great Axe. Good to see. Just a mountain of gear. And we also got the kettle hat with closed mail. That's a really good upgrade. Damn, we can't even hold everything. Okay. We can't hold everything. This is something I wish they would change. Like this gold. Like why does this just not... Why is this taking up 4 spaces? Why is this taking up 4? Why is this take... This should just go straight to my... Straight to the resources that they occupy. It doesn't make sense at all that they go to my inventory. Anything worthless? We want that. We want that. We want this. Okay, so let me see. Anything we can toss? Yeah. I mean, 3 of those are pretty worthless. Take this and this. And 64 is essentially nothing. It doesn't matter. Okay. Whew. Good job, guys. Actually proud of everyone. Would have loved to have the noble sword in that fight. Another great axe for us. We'll repair that. We should definitely repair some of the more expensive weapons on our way to town. Someone's going to wear this right now, and I think it's going to be... It's -2 vision. What's the fatigue like on this? 17 versus this, which is 22. I think that's got to go to Wonton Fu. I think he's got perhaps... No. That's got to go... I switched it all up. That's got to go to Fritz. Fritz has really poor fatigue, and this is going to be one of the best helmets he can wear for a long time. Now we have another flat top. Now we'll just hold on to it. We have 2 of them in reserve. Oh man, we had all these broken things just like stuck in our inventory. Okay, let's head up to Brunwald. We're heading back to Birkwall to get 2,100 crowns. A lot of help you guys were. Where were you when the Westfold fell? Lord of the Rings reference check. Okay, what are the prices like here? We sold our bear hat. So the selling prices here I think are amazing. Yes, they're absolutely amazing. We can use, well, amazing, kind of strong words. But they're good. 16 on the shield kind of lets us know that the sell prices here are good. We might be able to get better prices. But I think at the very least we should take this opportunity to get rid of the super junk. Get rid of some of the really cheap stuff. Make a little bit of room. And let's buy some tools. The prices here on tools are fine. Get a little cheese, get a little bread. 13 days, that's perfect. Let's just check the hires. I see a squire. Disowned noble. We're sitting on a fat stack of gold right now. We could buy just about anything in the game. For instance, a coat of plates. Full helm. The prices to buy right now are awful. Like, really, really bad. Normally you can... A good price for this would be like 9,900. If I see this dip below 10k, I'm happy. Check out the weaponsmith. Maybe there's a sweet weapon. There sure is not. Well, I don't need to know how many women you've slept with, my friend. That is between you and your pox doctor. get over to Burkwall. Burkwall will almost without a doubt have better prices for us. They like us a lot. Actually, it says their relations with us are neutral, but I think the city likes us more. And after we turn this in, they should be pretty happy as well. So remember the price on the shield was 16. They no longer have marauding greenskins. And let's come into here and see what the shield is telling us now. Is it worse? It is worse. You bastards. They're well supplied. Yeah, and they have nothing good here for us. We can look at the hiring, anything? Nope. And we can also look here. Yeah, I think we'll take this. And we'll accept the offer. The offer's good. Accept the contract. Because that's kind of where we want to go anyway. Alright, we've got a little surprise event. This was actually the event that happened at the end of my last playthrough that made me pretty happy. Go ahead and read it together. As you walk along the roads, a throng of ragged-looking men speed past you. They clear off the path and jump down into an embankment and hide behind a wall of bushes. With the shrubbery still swaying, another group of men soon appears. Before the first man even speaks, you already know what's coming. Apparently, some laborers had agreed in union to abandon a project over what the pursuing overseers simplify as issues. They ask if you have seen these ne'er-do-wells. No, we haven't seen anybody. All the overseers take off in the wrong direction except one. He stands still by the roadside looking down the embankment. For a brief moment you consider taking a cool blade across his neck, drawing the words out of his throat instead of his mouth. The man quickly turns to his comrades and yells and points down the hillside. Sensing they're being seen, the laborers dash out of the bushes, going this way and that. They must be malnourished, for most move at the speed of a skeleton climbing a flight of stairs. The ensuing battle is rather gruesome and uncalled for, the overseers being quite punitive in their capturing measures. When it is all said and done, they begin to depart just as quickly as they came. The laborers now tied up in rope and their heads covered with sacks. Before he leaves, the head overseer shares a word of contempt for you. With the blade slowly coming out of its sheath, you ask the man if he has anything else he wishes to add. He spits and shakes his head no. Then move out of my sight. Damn. Well, that made me feel pretty awful. So at the end of my last playthrough, my last ever event, right as I was doing my sign-off and my farewell, was that event. And I told them, you know, I haven't seen these guys. They went in the wrong direction. And I ended up saving those guys' lives, and they told me thank you for, like, everything. And for being a great person, essentially. And I was able to save them, and it made me feel real good. It was a real great moment at the end of my last episode. For what was like 110 episode series, something like that. That sucks. I don't think there was a happy ending there for anyone, like no matter what we did. But I gotta say, I'm not too happy with that. And we're gonna head back to Broomwald and sell all our stuff. Maybe we'll just head straight to Brookburg. Let's do that. We have enough space in our inventory. If we take another fight, we'll be happy. But I mean, where was this contract when we were collecting heads a minute ago? Pretty suspicious that we will be able to ever find a head in that area ever again. Let's camp. This is a good place to get weapons and armor. And that's what I'm in the mood for now. That's what I need. What are the prices like here? Let's check the old shield method. They're okay. Man, really not great prices. Buy a little bit more ammo. Get some more expensive rations. Keep those nice and high. Some more heavy lamellar. We could consider that. Flat top with closed mail is a pretty good helmet. Check the weaponsmith. I'm looking for unique stuff. I'm trying to plan long term. Still have that adventurous noble. There's a wild man here. There's a cell sword. Another adventurous noble. A witch hunter. Pretty expensive witch hunter. That is a background that I do like to get. I'm going to pass, though. I really want to get some solid, like, let me get a Hedge Knight. Let me get a Sword Master, maybe. Sword Masters come with so many problems, but their stats are so jacked. It's just the problem right now is that we don't need anything. We want a lot of stuff, but we don't need anything. So financially speaking, it doesn't make sense for us to take on any more people. Yeah, and this is the prices we're looking for. 22 on the shields. Time to start selling and making a profit. I didn't see exactly where we were before I started counting. Feel free to go back and check that out if you love watching me get rich as much as I do. War brands are 400. That's why we focus them down in battle. We can sell that throwing spear. We don't really need that. Well, until we get another bear hat, I may just hold on to one of those round shields. Sell off one of the flat tops. Alright, show me what we've got. Anything else to sell? We're sitting at 31. I think we made about 5k there. Could sell one of these great axes. Man. But we are holding them. I'm actually tempted to sell a great sword. Man. It's not like later in the game we can't get one if we want one. Sell off some of that unhold hide. We can basically go into the wild, it seems like, and kill unhold at will. Was there anything in here that we wanted? They don't even have ammunition for cheap. Nope. Now we just check the hires, I guess. Did we do that already? They have a lot of people, but not a lot of people that we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down into the wilderness to make sure that we get some heads before we return. Come down here. Maybe we'll check here and there. 15. That's a pretty good start. Let's take that fight. And we managed to get to them before nighttime, so that's great. And I'm super happy we're not fighting them in the swamps. I had enough of the swamps. Killing 60 guys in the swamp. That was quite the thing. And all that walking around gave us time to fix some of our armor. Leisure side's good. It's really just Farog that's kind of in need. What are these shots, guys? Like, we're talking like point blank, make it happen easy kills. Come on. And we'll step back here. We'll let Sir Lancel be kind of the crux of this formation. We whiff a bunch there. Alright. I get it. Let's go full melee. Once they start stepping in, we'll start killing them, stepping over their bodies. Try not to let any of them rout if we can help it. That kind of makes me want to... Maybe we'll just switch our crossbowmen. Pull out their pole arms. Keep the archers, just so that we can shoot down routing ones. Let's kill him just so we can step forward. Step up. Use adrenaline. We'll go first. And if I can go toe-to-toe with one of these guys, that's fine. Deny them the corpses if we can. Good hit. He's bleeding. Good shot. Can we get into here? We can. Yeah, let him go after Wonton. He's super heavily armored. Only this one and this one are not tied down. I know he's going to jump in. This one should. Yeah, and there he goes. So Battleforge is going to be doing a lot of work. We made a level 3. Gross. We should be able to just about clear up all of these guys this turn. Nice. The bleed got him, but I'll take it. Our fatigue is already pretty high here. We have that pierced chest. Probably should have taken him out and put in one of our backups, probably Sir Mudun. And as long as we don't get eaten here, we're fine. You notice he took the swipe, but that bone plating took the hit for us. Try and put that beautiful weapon to good use. And yeah, battle standard comes out. Big damage. Let's go first. I think our fatigue can handle that right now. Another long axe. Give ourselves even more chance to land some hits. If we can remove him from the fight, then this guy is just isolated. He's confident for whatever reason. We'll step in here because the better surround we get, the less likely it is that he'll escape. And even more importantly, the less likely it is that he'll swallow a brother and then escape with the brother in his mouth. Decapitation. Nailed it. And this is going to be a pretty flawless fight. Can we get the kill? We miss. Now we do all this legwork just to kill 2 routing. Can we get the double kill? Nice. Fitting way to end that. Oh, all that for 5 crafting ingredients that we're probably just going to sell. But hey, I'm just happy to find something in those kind of numbers. Because now it should be no problem whatsoever to find one more fight and then head back up here and get paid. You know, something like, what, like 2,700 perhaps crowns on this. Did you actually level? You sure did. What do we want? A little more resolve, fatigue. Let's get his melee defense up just a little. You can step out. You're already unhappy because you're hurt and you're fighting. And we'll bring you in. Looks good. I wish there was a way to cross right here. I think we'll just step out into this area. 8 Hexen. Only one witch though. Let's go for it. If it was like 4 Hexen and 4 Raiders, that would be a little bit scarier. Oh no. Oh no. This is the battle at the end of the episode. Now Fritz turns and decapitates Zack. That was nice. But we can't take any more shots because Fritz is directly on us. We might be able to rotate here with Ragnar. Or we can step up and try and get the kill. 67%. We nail it. And that brings us right back. And now it's just an easy Raider fight. Where we crush these guys. Whew. That's why I hate fighting Hexen, guys. They are terrifying. They're terrifying because our brothers are terrifying. All they have to do is get lucky. We could have gone into this fight with our battle standard already out, providing that bonus to our... Do we step up another one? No, it's too late. Providing that bonus to our resolve, making that much harder for that first initial charm to land. But I was really counting on having 3 archers being able to shoot, and there was almost no way... If we could reach her on this type of terrain, there's almost no way she can survive 2 crossbow shots and 6 warbow shots. The odds of that are basically 0. I don't care how many dudes with shields are standing in front of her. We just need to land essentially 2 shots, and she's dead out of all of that. So I was pretty damn confident we would get that. And for our trouble, we're going to get an apple, and that's going to give us even more heads for our current quest. But I still remember, I'm kind of battle shocked from our first ever Hexen fight in the last series, where they just like instantly took over our entire front line. Our entire front line turned and killed our back line, and then it was just like GG. It was horrible. And then we went into an early Witch's Hut fight, which is a bit of a boss battle, and got absolutely demolished. And I ended up saving that for after the Black Monolith, believe it or not. And it ended up being a bit of a stomp. I think I did it on my second attempt perfectly. But still, I mean, the potential was always there for an unlucky charm roll or something like that. Ooh, wait, I didn't see that. My bad. Yeah, the potential was always there for, you know, a seriously dangerous encounter. Getting the increased chance to hits with the sword. Let's go for the decapitation. We landed it. Double bleeding. Almost feel bad for these guys because at the end of the day, they're just charmed by a witch. Take the high ground against him. Can we get in? Nope. I'm also pretty happy we didn't lose one of our unique shields in that super raider fight. I thought for sure when I saw that throwing axe hit that we were done. 2 stacks of overwhelm and he still hits us, but then he bleeds out. At least we get his weapons. Oh yeah, he's got riposte. That worked. Heavy axes for the win. Alright, come on. Don't let me down. And that's it. Nice easy fight. Honestly, just a few more Hexen and a few less Raiders, and this could have been a much scarier fight. I probably still would have taken it, but I certainly would have saved the game. We're going to run him down. No reason to let an arming sword get away from us. That's a couple 100 crowns easy. Down he goes. So there we go. 2 arming swords, a flail, a poison apple. All of that's pretty valuable. And that puts us at 21. Now you see, this is going to be a big battle. I don't know if I want to go into a full like hour-and-a-half episode for what's probably just a bunch of zombies. You know what? A leader. Let's just make this the brigand killing episode. Take them down. And this will be the last fight. This will give us our heads, and then we'll call it. Hopefully I don't regret this. Another great axe. Jeez. We might tuck Sir Mudun back here. I don't like having one of our lowest level brothers with lower armor be kind of our point man on this flank. I probably should have pulled him in. But we can certainly help him out by putting some damage and pressure on this flank. Some 66s here. Nice. One crossbowman bites the dust. And we've set up what should be an easy berserk. If we just land it. Zach, man. You're even on the high ground. We needed one hit here and we'd have got a berserk payoff. Let's damage him, knock him back. No reason to take any hits from a long sword. Wow, that was pretty brutal. I'll take that. Saw a chance to get that kill and perhaps do a little more damage. And I'm just going to switch out here. Easy kill. Nope, not quite. Let's go up here and support with Jotnar. Can even make sure we go first. This is going to be another case of let's just let our range do our talking for us. Get the picks where we can. Hold them back so that they're nowhere near our back line. The reason why I'm not advancing with these dudes is because we haven't killed enough of their ranged tools. They still have 2 crossbowmen and an archer. Went for my shield like a jerk. Bone plating is going to cover us on that. Yeah, and then Leisure Side sadly gets hit there. Come on, Fritz. Damn, he hit us in the head. But if next turn he hits us in the body, he's still alive. We'll be fine because bone plating will take that hit. Let's get the easy kill. Come on, guys. Damn. Our boys are just not landing shots. Once again, we can look at what the odds were. That was a good hit. And I would have taken any type of miss there. Good kill. I'm going to step up here. Go for that 60. Damn. Let's go for the decapitation and we nail it. Can't move anymore, else I would definitely step into here. Put a huge crossbow shot on him, pierce his hand, cause him to waver. That's going to mean a lot more safety for whoever jumps in here, and it's of course going to be Wonton. Nice. And now he's breaking, which is even better. Let's make sure we go first. And let's lock down all of these dudes, so no more shooting for them. Tempted here. No, we can't do that. We could try and get cute. We can use our first turn to try and just step in here. But we might just end up getting ourselves hit by a falchion. We step forward, we can. We could also drop a dog. Not the worst idea. Perfect. And that's what I was anticipating. Just having the ability to break him. We attack first, break him, and then now his great axe isn't even an issue. We don't have to worry about whether or not, our evasion is going to be high enough to dodge or, whatever. He's just gone. All right. There we go. Man, this episode was all business. We just did a lot of man killing today. I was about to say, is Skibo gonna go for that 3? That would have been pretty sick. Make sure we proc that 9 lives so that they don't skip out on us. Nice. And we do get the Great Axe. Awesome. Come on, 53%. There we go. They still have fight left in them. At least they're not standing next to each other, giving each other that shield wall buff. I'll take it. Sometimes it is slightly inconvenient to have the knockback, but most of the time it's just fine. Like there, I mean, it didn't benefit us at all to knock him out of our zone of control. That's basically what I was saying. But in the instances where that may matter, it usually doesn't matter because it's kind of like we're just trying to secure a kill on someone who's already routing. So the downside is pretty low. But it's important to understand that there could at sometimes be a drawback to that type of effect. And down they go, and that's going to be all the heads that we needed. We pick up another Great Axe in today's episode. Bunch more loot to sell. We're still rich. Very tempted to go and take on that Lost Crypt. But in all honesty, someone might pay us to go there and do that. Maybe someone in Brookburg, something like that. And since we've already gone a little bit long, 1 more minute won't hurt. Stop by Brunwald, do the once-over once again. And then maybe at the end, head over to somewhere new. Trying to cheer up our brothers. Let's go ahead and spend the night resting. I feel like... No, he's still hurt. I was going to say, I feel like he's going to be fine, but he's not. He's still a little hurt. More resolve. More fatigue. And, yeah, just more range skill. As much as we can get. See what's for sale real quick. If it's nothing, we'll just happily move on. See that full helm. Come on, guys. Where's my ridiculously legendary loot at? Get rid of most of this. We could hold on to it once again, try and make a better profit. But this is just plain good enough. And I think I will sell one of these Great Axes, but I'm not going to sell them here. That's one of those cases where it really is such an expensive weapon that we should sell it at the right place. Because we're talking a few 100 crowns worth of difference instead of like 20 or 30 or so. Get them those veteran lessons. And move on to Birkwall. And then maybe find some cool stuff at Grolfest. And by the time we get there, we're going to get paid quite a bit for this. I mean, there are pieces of armor in the game that they sell for 30,000 crowns. So don't think that I'm like wealthy beyond our wildest dreams, because I'm not, sadly. But I can buy a lot. Definitely want to see if there's any tools for us to get. Super cheap tools, and finally some ammunition. Alright, let's get out of here. That should have helped our relations quite a bit with this house. We're getting there. Our reputation with House Austin has dropped. We need to start doing some quests up here for these dudes, and probably something out in this early region. I imagine there's some pretty tough fights out there for us to take. Alright, this is going to be it, y'all. We're checking here just to see if there's anything cool, any good quests, any amazing loot to buy. Going to the armorer first, because that's what I'm all about. And no, I mean, coat of scales, but the prices are too high. I love scale armor as a top tier armor for my crossbowmen. But I mean, we're pretty close to already just naturally wearing that. It's kind of convenient to get them both in one spot, though. I'm all about convenience. The prices here are great to sell. Let's sell one of those. Yeah, we're pretty damn rich. Nothing. Man. No love. No unique weapon love for us. Halston the Blade. That's a cool title. The literate talk about letting loose the dogs of war. Halston the Blade is one such hound. Military campaigns are but notches in his belt. The man loves to tell a good tale about how he killed this thing or that. A true mercenary. Halston will fight anyone for the right price. I got you, Halston. Get in here. And I see this guy is Arnie the Fearless. He's a peddler, though. I'm tempted to buy him just to see what he's got. Let's do it. Get in here, man. If you suck, we're just going to instantly let you go. And he sucks. So, I'll see you later, man. Well, he's got Fearless, plus 10 Resolve. And he's a team player. This guy's not bad. But he's not good either. He was just kind of a goof. Let's pay him. Peace out, man. It was nice knowing you. But Halston the Blade. Good melee skill start. He's got no negative perks at the very least. Nothing good either. Some decent stars in here. Some stars in initiative. I'm going to think on this guy. We're not going to mess with him just yet. Give me suggestions down below. But I mean, once we put this guy in heavier armor, now his fatigue and his initiative starts to be, kind of more apparent. I'm really looking for someone to be kind of a good, almost like a ninja character, and I don't think his stars reflect that. Initiative kind of helps. I would prefer fatigue. If he had like a star or two in fatigue, melee skill, melee defense, I mean, he could be great. He's not a bad brother, but he's not great either. But we'll see. With a name like the Blade, he can't be all bad. We're just going to make sure we remember to get student on him. These rolls aren't amazing. We've got to get him more resolve, or else he's just going to be plain useless. 3 in melee defense. Actually, his melee and range defense naturally are quite high. I'm just now noticing that. And he's got a 5 in initiative. There might be something here after all. But his fatigue is just not naturally high. I might go with 3 in range skill. We might make him our ninja, but I don't want to get super rash with it. I'll sit on it. We'll level him up and see what he can turn into. I've got some names in the pool, so someone is going to be able to claim Halston the Blade. Might keep that title, though. It's a pretty sick title. And that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that epic battle at the beginning of this video. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one. Take care.